We are going to witness the most anticipated match in the history.
The Beauty Industry 2017, baby!
For the heavyweight championship of the world. Let's get ready to rumble!
Now we into the good old showdown for the heavyweight champ of the beauty industry. Huda Beauty versus Fenty Beauty. If you watch my Foundation Fridays, you know I did an in-depth review on both of these. So I'm going to just say they have similar, they're made of similar things like the dimethicone and the argan oil and all that. So let's not drag it out. Let's get into it. This is going to be my Fenty side, which is going to be my right, your left. And this is going to be Huda side, my left, your right. I have 2 clean foundation brushes, 2 clean beauty blenders. Let's rock. So off the bat, you see that the Fenty formula is thinner. Huda is much thicker. But Fenty is designed to give you that my skin but better. And this is how we're going to divide the face. And then anytime you pull down like this, you're shearing down the foundation. Fenty is thin enough to where you can do that off the bat. Huda, I know for a fact you can't shear down. It's too thick. So like I said, these formulas are similar. Not alike, but similar. Keep in mind also, Fenty is medium to buildable. So it's really going to depend on what finish that you're looking for. But Fenty definitely gives you that my skin but better. I mean, just look at that, and that's only 1 layer. I never go back and build back up because I'm really not a fan of super full coverage, but this is the Fenty side. Clean brush. Let's rock the Huda side. Immediately you see that the formula is thicker. With Huda, I only did 1 layer also. Anytime I use the brush, I like to go back with a beauty blender. So, and we will see. I'm thinking this is going to depend on the finish that you want. But okay. Huda, Fenty, Huda, Fenty. Now, let's let this settle and dry and powder concealers and stuff on. This is Sephora, NARS, and the MAC in Bright Forecast. I am an advocate in wearing the foundation in the normal state you would wear it. So if you go back to both of my videos, I did this in both. And disclaimer, the Huda Beauty Foundation Primer didn't hold up too well on me, neither did the Fenty. So I went in today with my Becca and my Dr. Brandt in my pores area. And I'm seeing the difference already. So we're going to highlight and contour like I normally would. Powder up and all that. I'm going to hit the screens and we're going to see who will win this battle. Similarities. Like I said, some of the properties and the foundations are the same. But Fenty got 40 shades. Huda has 30 shades. I think that's both good for, you know, to provide inclusiveness in the beauty community. Keep in mind, Fenty is 32. Huda is 42. But that shouldn't deter you from either which way you want to go. It's about testing the foundations and that's sizes. Huda, you get exactly 1.18 ounce. Fenty, you get 1.0 ounce. So all of them are going to be in that ounce segment, but Huda does give you a little more per bottle. Hence, she is like $10 more. So is it $10 more worth that little extra drop you got? I don't know. I mean, depend on your wallet. Huda's team said her foundation took over 2 years to create, and so did Fenty. So I guess 2 is the magic number here. Everything takes about 2 years, but I will say this. Both of their formulas, if that's how long it took to give us flawlessness, I ain't mad at that at all, and y'all shouldn't be either. Some other similarities I saw was how they're labeled. Like, I was 440G cinnamon, and in Fenty, I'm 410. So they're everybody going with the 400s, 410, 420, 430, the number system like that. Huda put the G behind it because the G stands for her golden. So it is 335, and we're going to get the true wear test out of everything. I've been back here a while now, just working on some other things, and I'm feeling good about both of them, but I'm not indecisive. One is going to win. One is not going to win. Again, I think it's going to boil down to whatever finish you prefer. What I see so far, the Huda side is giving me something totally different. And what I'll do is I'll tell you about that when I come back and I do my final thoughts. I'm actually going out couponing, so this is going to have the true wear test. It is 2:10 a.m. y'all. This foundation has been on since 3:33, and let me give y'all 2:10 a.m. This is what I am looking like. I have not blotted. I have not touched. I'm going in with my Fenty Invisimatte. I did blot, so it took everything back down to its natural state. This is going to be a matter of preference. See on the Fenty side how I'm still drier and you can see my highlight. On the Huda side how everything has melted in because I stay more oily over here. I'm looking like baddie. I'm about to catfish a mud on this side, and on this side I'm looking like I'm eating better, I'm drinking more water, I'm staying away from dairy, my skin is popping, which it is, by the way. Typical breakdown around the mouth area is about the same on both of them. Fenty, you probably can see it a little bit more, but my smile line on the Huda side is more present than this side. I gotta give my crown to Fenty because this is just the way I like. Again, do you and do what works for you. I have Huda, I will use Huda, but she just in second place. See y'all in the next video.